जय श्री राम। राहु का ये ट्रांजिट उत्तर भाद्रपद नक्षत्र में for all signs is very, very significant, especially at a time when Saturn is transiting into the Purva Bhadra Nakshatra in a retrograde motion. इस दोनों ट्रांजिट्स को अगर हम कंबाइन करते हैं एंड ऑलरेडी अगर हम ये देखें कि गुरु बृहस्पति जो है वो टॉरस साइन में ट्रांजिट कर रहे हैं, ये जो स्लो मूविंग प्लैनेट्स हैं इन सब का अगर हम टोटालिटी में ट्रांजिट प्रिडिक्शंस देखें तो ये जनरल प्रिडिक्शन है एंड आप इससे फायदा उठा सकते हैं अपने डिसीजंस लेने में। और कहीं ना कहीं आपको ये एहसास रहेगा कि क्यों इस तरह के चेंजेस आपकी लाइफ में आप महसूस कर रहे हैं। सो लेट्स बिगिन दीज ट्रांजिट प्रिडिक्शंस। आप अंत तक ये वीडियो देखेंगे तो आपको सारी चीजों की क्लैरिटी हो जाएगी, स्पेशली ये नक्षत्र क्या सिग्निफाई करता है और कैसे आपके जीवन में लग्न वाइज क्या चेंजेस आ सकते हैं। उत्तरा भाद्रपदा नक्षत्र कौन रूल करता है? शनिदेव। जब भी राहु इस नक्षत्र में जाते हैं तो कहीं ना कहीं शनिदेव का कंट्रोल ओवर द राहु इन योर नेटल चार्ट एज वेल एज इन योर चार्ट ऑफ योर ट्रांजिट चार्ट्स कैन एक्चुअली बी वेरी वेरी सिग्निफिकेंट। जब भी ये ट्रांजिट में जाते हैं इस नक्षत्र में तो ये नक्षत्र एक्टिवेट हो जाता है। कहीं ना कहीं आपके लिए ये नए नए तरह के सीक्रेट्स रिवील कर सकता है। इट कुड बी ऑन अ यूनिवर्सल लेवल पे हम देखें तो अ लॉट ऑफ सीक्रेट्स कैन बी रिवील ड्यूरिंग दिस टाइम। जब इन दोनों का एक्सचेंज होगा ड्यूरिंग दिस 7.5 months पीरियड, देयर विल बी अ टाइम व्हेन दे विल बी इन एक्सचेंज नक्षत्र, व्हेन शनि विल बी इन द नक्षत्र वेयर राहु is ruling the nakshatra and Rahu will be in the nakshatra where शनि इज रूलिंग दैट नक्षत्र। सो उस टाइम पे ये और इंटेंस ट्रांजिट हो जाएगा। मैं एक जनरल ट्रांजिट प्रिडिक्शन दे रही हूँ फॉर द 7.5 months ट्रांजिट ऑफ राहु इन दी उत्तरा भाद्रपदा नक्षत्र। देखिए, उत्तरा भाद्रपदा नक्षत्र की जो एक सिंबल होता है वो होता है एक स्नेक इन द वाटर। नाउ व्हाट डज दैट इम्प्लाई? दिस सिंबल एक्चुअली इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। आप जानते हैं कि जब स्नेक्स पानी में होते हैं वो सबसे अपनी काम और मेडिटेटिव स्टेट में होते हैं, और अगर आप उनको डिस्टर्ब करते हैं दिस इज द टाइम व्हेन दे लूज इट। नाउ जब राहु इस नक्षत्र में प्रवेश करते हैं तो काफी सारी अलग अलग तरह की सीक्रेट्स रिवील हो सकती हैं आपकी लाइफ में। हो सकता है कि आप एक डीप मेडिटेटिव फॉर्म में चले जाएं। हो सकता है कि आप अपने, अगर आप रिसर्च से जुड़े हुए हैं कहीं ना कहीं आप एक एजुकेशन मोड में हैं, तो आपको उस तरीके के कोर्सेस मिल जाएं जहां पे आपका मन करता है उस चीज में एक डीपर नॉलेज गेन करने का। सो दीज आर द काइंड ऑफ सिग्निफिकेशंस ऑफ दिस नक्षत्र विच बेसिकली gives you the depth of wherever the Rahu is sitting in your natal chart or in your divisional charts, as well as checking the dignity of Rahu in your transit chart makes it a very important transit. And that's why an expert astrologer or an experienced, trusted astrologer should always be approached for getting accurate predictions. तो चलिए, अगर हम देखें कि एरीज एसेंडेंट के लिए ये वाला ट्रांजिट ऑफ राहु इन उत्तरा भाद्रपदा नक्षत्र कैसा रहेगा। For Aries ascendant, Rahu is transiting your 12th house. Already it is in that 12th house where it is in the sign of Pisces, और उसमें अब ये प्रवेश करेंगे अपने नक्षत्र में जो है उत्तरा भाद्रपद नक्षत्र ऑन 5th of July। ऑलरेडी शायद आप एरीज एसेंडेंट अगर हैं तो आप या तो अपने फाइनेंशियल प्लानिंग में जुट गए हैं, कोई ना कोई डेट्स को आप क्लियर ऑफ करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, या फिर एक हैवी इन्वेस्टमेंट करने वाले हैं आप कहीं पे एंड उसके लिए आप अपनी फाइनेंशियल प्लानिंग कर रहे हैं। सो एनीथिंग कैन हैपन ड्यूरिंग दिस टाइम रिगार्डिंग योर फाइनेंसेस एज वेल एज योर ओवरसीज ट्रिप्स। तो आप कहीं पे अगर आप बिजनेस कि आपकी पार्टनरशिप्स चल रही हैं तो मे बी इट इज रिलेटेड टू समवेयर अक्रॉस इंटरनेशनल partnerships can be seen with the kind of transit. There can be a lot of loans taken during this time to repay off the debts, or else you could be clearing off your debts because you already have earned through your business. So partnerships can be very, very conspicuous for bringing about the change during this transit. आपको ये ओवरसीज ट्रैवल एंड सिक्लूडेड प्लेसेस में शायद जाना बहुत पसंद आ जाएगा, बिकॉज यू आर गेटिंग इन टू दैट मेडिटेटिव फेज ऑल्सो इन योर लाइफ वेर यू नीड दैट सुकून एंड पीस, एंड यू विल बी ट्रैवलिंग फॉर दैट overseas as well. Or else, if you are traveling within your zone, it could be a travel which is worth giving you that peace of mind. टॉरस राइजिंग, अगर आप अपना लग्न नहीं जानते हैं तो कोई भी ऐप जो एस्ट्रोलॉजी के ट्रस्टेड एप्स, आप उनमें से अपना डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं अपना बर्थ चार्ट। D1 यानी आपका वो बर्थ चार्ट है, वो लग्न चार्ट है, और उसमें जो आपको नंबर फर्स्ट हाउस में दिखाई देता है, वो जो साइन होता है वो कोरिस्पॉन्डिंग आपका लग्न राइजिंग साइन कहलाएगा। सो सपोज आपकी कुंडली में इस तरह से नंबर 2 लिखा हुआ है इन द फर्स्ट हाउस, दैट मीन्स यू आर अ टॉरस राइजिंग, यानी आपका वृषभ लग्न है। तो चलिए, अगर आपका लग्न टॉरस है तो ये ट्रांजिट ऑफ राहु व्हाट कैन इट ब्रिंग अबाउट? तो बहुत दिनों से ऑलरेडी, जब से राहु का ट्रांजिट हुआ है आपके 11th हाउस में और केतु का आपके 5th हाउस में, ऑलरेडी आपकी सारी इंटेलेक्ट और क्रिएटिविटी इज overflowing right now since the transit of Rahu in November 2023. अब ये जो नक्षत्र में प्रवेश करेंगे in the same sign of Pisces, it has the ability for you to implement those ideas. तो अभी तक जो आपने ग्राउंड वर्क किया होगा for months together, this is the time to bring it into action. And if you bring that into action, it has the possibility and the potential to get many-fold, multifold reactions can come out of it. So if you are trying to purchase your any assets, or you are planning to change your job, or you are having an entrepreneurial opportunity, this is the time when you will go deep down into it to implement it. And there is a possibility of high success for you as well. Though Shani retrograde can actually be a little challenging also at the same time. So even if you're starting something new, there can be possibly some challenges that you have to face. But in the long run, this journey of yours is going to be very, very important. तो जब अगर आप चाहें तो अपना कुछ भी, जो भी आप करना चाह रहे हैं, जो भी अपनी डिजायर्स आप फुलफिल करना चाह रहे हैं, दिस इज अ गुड टाइम टू गो रिसर्च अबाउट इट, develop it, and implement it as well. Though there can be challenges, I'm not denying that, but it is going to be worth it. These challenges are going to be learning lessons for you. So in case you are facing them, learn the lessons out of them. And in terms of your health, it is going to be very good, but you have to take care of your weight. So overweight issues can be happening during this time. So you make sure that you are eating it right, you are exercising yourself, and not getting too much involved in emotional issues in family. So that is the time when you have to be very, very careful, especially about relationships. Don't get overtly emotional about it, because this is the time for you to really go within you, understand your own emotions before you react to others. Okay, for Gemini rising, now this is the time, nothing has changed for you. Do you think that? No, actually, आपका 10th हाउस में ही वो ट्रांजिट चल रहा है राहु का, आपके पाइसेस साइन में ही चल रहा है ट्रांजिट राहु का। बट जो चेंज हो रहा है, जो बदलाव आ रहा है फ्रॉम द 27 नक्षत्र ऑफ रेवती, इट इज गोइंग बैकवर्ड्स इनटू द 26th नक्षत्र, विच इज उत्तरा भद्रपदा नक्षत्र। तो ऑब्वियसली थोड़े चेंजेस तो आपको महसूस होंगे ही। तो आप क्या कर रहे हैं इतने महीनों में, आपको क्या मिल नहीं पा रहा है एट योर वर्क प्लेस? दिस इज द टाइम that you may be exposed to the workplace secrets. Why you are not getting the kind of success, if at all you are not getting it so far, you will come to know the reason about it in these 7.5 months. And if you are proactive and taking good steps to come out of it, this is the time when you can actually succeed also at your workplace. जी हाँ, आपको प्रमोशंस मिल सकता है, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं अगर आप वो जान जाएं कि क्यों आपको नहीं मिला अभी तक, और हो सकता है a lot of strategies are being done at back end, जो आपको आपके हित के लिए पता चल जाएगा in some time. ऑलरेडी आपकी 12th हाउस में बृहस्पति का गोचर हो रहा है, तो कहीं ना कहीं आपके सीनियर्स भी आपको सपोर्ट दे सकते हैं, probably only if you are aware of your capabilities. In case you have any kind of weaknesses, you are turning them into strengths currently, and you are improving your work personality. And that is where you will get the support of your seniors as well, in terms of if you want to get a transfer somewhere, or if you are getting overseas assignment, or आपका कोई workplace में ही internal dynamics हो रहे हैं, you will be able to get out of it. When it comes to your health, during this time, you have to be very careful about your health, because this is a transit which can be giving you ups and downs in health. So you have to be very, very careful regarding that. You cannot overwork as well. So this is the time when you have to be not so much obsessed with getting what you're wanting, but understanding what you really deserve. यानी कर्क राइजिंग अगर आपका है, तो राहु आपके लिए नवंबर के एंड से ही 9th हाउस ट्रांजिट कर रहे हैं. 9th हाउस ट्रांजिट में आपने अभी तक almost 6 months have gone by, more than 6-7 months actually, and you have seen that there is a lot of changes in yourself. Spiritually you have risen. If you haven't, then Rahu is not working properly for you. Then you need to get your horoscope checked by an expert astrologer. अगर आपका राहु आपके लिए अच्छा काम कर रहा है, तो आपने एक सिग्निफिकेंट डेप्थ इस दौरान अपने इंटरनल एनवायरनमेंट में जरूर महसूस करी होगी. आप अपने टीचर्स से या फिर जिनसे भी आपको एक ज्ञान प्राप्ति हो रही है, आप उनसे खुद जाके कनेक्ट हो रहे होंगे, या somehow universe is trying to align you with those who are guiding you correctly. So that's why I'm saying you're already under the influence of a strong Rahu in your 9th house. But beware, in case it is not giving you favorable results, you can be exposed to circumstances which are leading to deceit or cheating in your life. So at the same time, you got to be very careful about your health. इसके लिए आपको अपनी, अगर कहीं ना कहीं with Shani retro can give a little bit effect on your health, but Shani retro is not going to be for more than 5 months, but this transit is now going to last till 7.5 months. So somewhere you can get out of your health issues as well if you are taking good care of it. Also, आपकी spirituality, temple visits, ऐसे तीर्थ स्थानों में आपका जाना कहीं ना कहीं एक रूटीन बन जाएगा इस ट्रांजिट में. यू विल बी अट्रैक्टेड टू दोज प्लेसेस जहां पे आपकी रिलीजियस बिलीव्स, या फिर आपकी, यू विल बी क्लोज टू श्राइन, यू विल बी क्लोज टू योर टीचर, गुरु. ये सब आपको कहीं ना कुछ एक आध्यात्मिक, धार्मिक ज्ञानों से जोड़ने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. Take the signs. It will be really, really very helpful for your overall inner growth. Because जब next year आपके राहु 8th house में transit करेंगे, you will need all these things to really get the best out of your 8th house transit when it happens next year. Also, when it comes to your overall family relationships, this is also going to be a very, very passionate relationships during this time. You will be getting support of your partner, and also you will be getting the kind of experience that you have not been, if at all there were relationship issues that you had been facing in the past months. Shani retrograde combined with the Rahu Ketu transit already, which is there in place, Rahu's transit in the other nakshatra, as well as Brihaspati transit in your 11th house is definitely going to give you bliss in relationships. Though आप अपने finances के बारे में भी इस दौरान सोच सकते हैं. काफी उथल पुथल चल रही है, how to do your financial planning, so you can be a little more aware of the scenario and also plan your finances wisely. और लियो एसेंडेंस और लियो राइजिंग यानी सिंह राशि अगर आपकी फर्स्ट हाउस में लाई करती है तो आप लियो लग्न है, आप लियो राइजिंग है। तो ये ट्रांजिट आपके ऑलरेडी नवंबर से जो शुरू हो चुका था ऑफ राहु इन द 8th हाउस, हाउ हैज इट बीन? हैव यू डिस्कवर्ड समथिंग न्यू इन योर लाइफ दैट यू हैवंट seen in the past transit of Rahu Ketu? I'm very sure that whoever are the Leo Lagna, उन्होंने कुछ तो एक डिफरेंट चीजों को एक्सपीरियंस किया होगा। क्या एक्सपीरियंस हो सकता है, किन चीजों के बारे में हो सकता है? इट कुड बी रिलेटेड टू योर वेल्थ, इट कुड बी रिलेटेड टू योर हेल्थ ऑल्सो। आप कहीं ना कहीं a lot of travel is happening for you and you are also making sure that you have those travels aligned to your interest. जब ये राहु का ट्रांजिट उत्तर भाद्रपद नक्षत्र में ऑन 5th जुलाई होगा, तब आपके लिए फॉर द रेस्ट ऑफ द 7.5 months of transit of Rahu in this particular nakshatra, though it will stay in the same sign Pisces for the next transit that is going to happen next year in 2025, the axis is not going to change after 24th Feb. It is going to be still the same. But during this time particularly, आपको किन चीजों से अवगत होना? तो लग्न आपके लिए करियर के लिए ये ट्रांजिट बहुत ही सिग्निफिकेंट रहेगा। यू कैन गेट सम वेरी नाइस bonuses, sources of income. You can have multiple sources of income working for you right now. You can get it from your family, through your career, also through your spouse. So you have a lot of sources of income operating for you currently. It could be hidden sources as well, where you have invested your money in stock markets or mutual funds, and that is a good gain that you're getting at this point of time. In terms of your health, it is going to be a little dicey, so you need to be a little aware of it and do your exercises regularly. Meditation will always help with Rahu in the 8th house placement. Even if it is there in your natal chart, anyone, it will always work. Meditation is a very deep practice, and I always insist that anyone who is having Rahu in the 8th house must definitely get into meditation. Now coming to the Kanya Lagna, yani ki Virgo rising. Somehow I have always emphasized right from the Rahu Ketu transit that I did predictions for in the month of November 2023 till now, and I'm continuing to accentuate the fact that this year is going to be very, very game changer for all the Virgo ascendants as well as the Pisces ascendants. Especially for the Virgo ascendants, I would say that जो आपने इतने महीनों से काम कर रहे हैं and you have been working hard, and I'm sure all those Virgo risings who are listening to me right now, they will resonate with me. And आप लोग बहुत ज्यादा मेहनत कर रहे हैं. Since the time this transit has happened in November, you would have seen at your workplace, at your home front, there is a lot of things happening. And now that when Rahu is entering into the Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra from 5th of July, and it's going to be there till for 7.5 months or approximately, during this time, you will find that this is the time for your redemption of your hard work and all the efforts that you have been doing since the past couple of months. Yes, this is the redemption time. When I mean redemption, this is the time that you will be getting benefits. Your entire hard work is now getting into the form of action, where you have been just doing your hard work. Now this is the time that you may get the fruit of your action and all the karmic deeds that you have been doing in the past couple of months. So yes, this is the time that you cannot be tired of all the efforts that you have been doing. Don't be disheartened. You will be getting the results during this period. बृहस्पति हैं, वो आपके 9th हाउस में ट्रांजिट कर रहे हैं. जो आपका त्रिकोण बन रहा है वर्गो राइजिंग्स, आपके लिए ये त्रिकोण का बहुत ही महत्व रहेगा इस साल, as well as till the Rahu Ketu axis is lying on your ascendant, as well as in your partnerships or the spouse's house. That is the house number 7 in a Kundli. तो ये जो आपका जो कनेक्शन बन रहा है with the त्रिकोण and the केंद्र, it's going to give you a lot of benefits as well as a lot of turmoil and changing relationships with your family as well sometimes. But rest assured, जो आपका 9th हाउस ट्रांजिट ऑफ बृहस्पति है, तो आपके एंसेस्टर्स आपको इस टाइम पे जरूर ब्लेस करेंगे, स्पेशली व्हेन राहु इज ट्रांजिटिंग इनटू द उत्तरा भाद्रपदा नक्षत्र, एज वेल एज जब शनि रेट्रोगेट होंगे फ्रॉम द 6th हाउस ऑफ योर्स. It is moving towards Capricorn, though it will not enter the sign of Capricorn, but it is moving towards your 5th house. So there are high chances of you to earn through your creativity if you are involved in any creative professions, or if you are talented in your craft. When I say the word talented in your craft, it could be anywhere. You could be an investment banker, you could be anywhere employed in a service, or if you are into business, then this is the time that you will get profits in your business. And also, if you are employed somewhere, this is a time where you can go ahead in your career progression. You might get a promotion, you might get a salary hike during this time. But be careful about your health. This is something that you have pressing on since the last few months, that these rising people, whether it is a Pisces ascendant or a Virgo ascendant, you have to take care of your health. So now when it comes to the Rahu transit in the Uttarabhadra Nakshatra for the Libran ascendants. Now Libran ascendants आपके लिए ये transit जो हो रहा है राहु का 6th house का, जो नवंबर से शुरू हो चुका था, नवंबर end में, this has been giving you quite a good pakad on your business, as I say, or if you are employed, you are definitely having a good time at your workplace. If not, you have developed your strategies well, you are having all the strength, and that's how you are getting strength over your competitors at your workplace. You know what is coming and you are prepared for it, and that's the quality that Rahu, when comes into the transit in your 6th house, gives you that power to envisage what is going to be beneficial for you or what is going to harm you. So if you are able to do that in advance, this is a better planning that comes across with you. And of course, you are getting into the spiritual zone as well. There are certain things that you are more curious than usual. As your personality, you are getting more into the spiritual retreats, and you want to go to explore places which are not the conventional types, and that's how you have been spending this transit so far. But this transit, where Rahu is going to change the nakshatra, it is going to bring about changes at your workplace. You are definitely going to win over the superiors. You're going to oust somebody, and also you are going to be increasing your importance in the job role that you are doing currently. So at your workplace, you are going to shine. Make sure that you are making your Shani retrograde transit also working in tandem with this transit, so that you have a deeper realization of what opportunities you're having at your workplace as well as in your personal life. There could be certain changes in your home front. You may be switching your homes or getting a transfer outside your city. Now for Rahu transit in the Scorpio Lagna. Now Scorpio Lagna ke liye ye waqt, ye saal, ye axis change has been mixed results, giving you mixed results over a period of time. Now we are almost kind of a 1/3 of the transit is over. And I would say that somewhere Rahu Ketu transit has given you opportunities, also taken away a lot of opportunities for you. It has given you a lot of mental worries. आपकी जो creativity एक तरफ बहुत high हो जाती है, but implementation time पे it can go haywire. And that's how you have been struggling with this kind of a placement, where sometimes you're getting support from your social circle, and sometimes your creativity is getting high, but you're not getting the support of your superiors or the people whom you are trusting upon. And that's how, if you align your creativity, your talent, along with the kind of support you have with your people around. So if you are able to align the creativity that Rahu is going to give you, upgrading your skills during this time can be very, very beneficial for you in the long run. There can be certain people who are in support of you all throughout, but they can turn against you during this transit as well. You will be able to know that who are the people who are eventually going to be beside you and who are eventually going to leave you. So the deeper secrets, the deeper character of a person, you would be able to understand during this transit of Rahu in Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra. Also, Shani's transit, the retrograde transit. So if you have been having problems, this transit can actually give you solutions to the entire problems that you have been facing. Or else, if Rahu is not working properly in your chart and also in your life, then you can be in much more deeper trouble, I can say that. So you got to be very, very careful when it comes to understanding the transit impact on your life. Now, Rahu transit in the Uttarabhadra Nakshatra for all the Sagittarian risings. Rahu transit for the Sagittarius rising can be a challenging one when it comes to the domestic front. So there are certain property issues that you are dealing with, and it is getting to a peak right now. Currently, as Rahu enters the Uttarabhadra Nakshatra on 5th of July, there can be more deeper legal issues happening at your personal front as well as in your professional front. There could be change in the company name as well as there could be change in the property titles, or there could be property disputes which can deepen if you're already undergoing a legal battle. Can get more creepy, I would say. It can get more dirty. But by the end of this transit, that is next year, you will find solutions. There is a escape that you just have to figure out during this. So they can come out. So the secrets are going to come out somewhere. If you are well aware to the tones of this transit, I'm very sure by the end of this transit of Rahu, you will be able to understand the secrets which are hidden from you. Overall, for health, this is going to be a okay transit for you. Your mother's health can be a concern for you during this time. You have to make sure that you are taking ample care of your mother and father, both. I would say, as parents, you need to take care of your home front more. Your attention or your mind is rather more at home rather than your workplace as of now. So, yes, this is a time when you will be able to connect with a lot of your relatives, whether you like it or not. There can be certain conflicts also arising in the family with your extended relatives, or it could be also in the close member setup in your family. Now, for the Capricorn ascendant, this transit is going to happen in the third house. Rahu is already there and it is been there since November end, and you have been having a lot of different friends so far in these 6 months. Please note whether you have been in touch with certain people who were not in your circle, or you were not knowing them like for ages, and they have come out and they are helping you, or they are just there for some reason. Some new people have already entered your life. Now, what is going to happen during this time? You may be involved in a lot of technology oriented courses, as well as you could be taking short travels. For Capricorn ascendants, this transit can be a little tricky when it comes to your loans or debts profile. So now if you are heavily on debts, or if you have taken a lot of loans, this is the time when you can be repaying off the loans if you are seeking the help of the right people. Your bosses can be supportive during that time. You can be getting good bonuses which can help you to overcome the debts and you can repay off them. At the same time, you can some of you will end up taking a lot of loans also during this time for further investments, because this is the time when you're planning a huge investments as well. So both ways, this is happening somewhere related to your somewhere. This transit is very important for your loans as well as investments. So make sure you're doing a wise call on investments and also not overpowering or not overloading yourself with loans or debts during this time. So make sure that you're doing a careful financial analysis of your finances. For Aquarius ascendants, this transit of yours is already happening with Rahu being in your second house, how is it going with you in terms of your family and in terms of your eating habits? I hope you are eating it right and not eating a lot of junk food, because Ketu in your eighth house can be very, very conspicuous if you are not taking good dietary, habits during this time. As well as when this Rahu enters the nakshatra change on 5th of July, along with your Shani retro happening at in your first house, this becomes very, very important for you to be really having a good diet. I mean, this is all about your health during this transit. You have to make sure that you are taking care of your health and overcoming your family issues. So something has been bothering you since November end till now regarding family. So there is some kind of a disturbed setup which is happening in the family, and I'm afraid to say that it can deepen during this time. So for you, this is the time to be cautious and not get into any kind of long lasting disputes. If there is a dispute, try to get over the conflict as soon as possible. Don't linger on any dispute in family for a long time. That's my advice for you, for all these Aquarius ascendants who are already going to have Shani retro. So there can be certain incidences which in the past have been forgotten, but at the same time, it is again resurfacing. And some issue can lead to one issue can lead to another, and there can be a lot of past issues which can come up again and again. It's for you to resolve it completely during this time. Now, the last rising, which is the Pisces rising, your nakshatra is going to be changing. Rahu is going to change the nakshatra from the Revati nakshatra to the Uttara Bhadrapada nakshatra. अब ये नक्षत्र आपके को बहुत ज्यादा मेडिटेटिव स्टेट पे लेके जा सकता है. यू कैन बी ड्वेलिंग डीप इनसाइड यू कैन बी क्वेश्चनिंग योर सेल्फ लाइक हु एम आई. Why you can become too philosophical also during this time, and probably your partner may not be able to understand if you are in a relationship. Now if you are a bachelor, this can be a very good time for you to travel, go for solo travels and understand your spirituality. You will be dwelling deep into it. You will be dwelling into your identity more than anything else during this transit. You will be a better person once you come out of this transit, for sure. If your Rahu is placed nicely in the natal chart and it is giving you good results, then definitely this transit can actually bring about significant changes in your personality, where you are a better person personally, as well as when it comes to interacting with others. After this transit, you will be much more at ease, because this is a very intense transit. A lot of passionate feelings are brewing inside you. Somewhere you are also going into a cocoon where you just want to focus on yourself. And this is the time when you can take up some important work assignments as well, which requires a lot of research. So you will be very good at it as well. So these were the general transit predictions of Rahu transiting into the Uttara Bhadrapada nakshatra. See, जब भी हम transit predictions की बात करते हैं, ये बहुत important हो जाता है कि हम इसे एक general tone में देखें. हमें इससे एक सावधान या कॉशियस एटीट्यूड रखना चाहिए, ना कि कोई फेयरफुल एटीट्यूड रखिए, बिकॉज हर हॉरोस्कोप डिफर करता है दूसरे हॉरोस्कोप से. जो मैंने आपको प्रिडिक्शंस दिए, दीज आर वेरी जनरल, वेरी बेसिक. अगर आपको डिटेल्ड कंसल्टेशन चाहिए, so you can get in touch with me. My email ID is shared in the caption and you can get in touch with me. We can have a full 1 hour session where we can discuss about the transit, nakshatras, and whatever kind of healing that you are requiring through the Vedic astrology tools. And that is how I would like to end this session with you all. And I hope you get a lot of knowledge and wisdom during this transit. Jai Shri Ram.